Here's an update in the weathering. These are 2 test gloves. I'm going to make a better one. The weathering's more maybe accurate. The back plate though is not. These rivets need to come in. So I've updated the template in Photoshop. A few improvements need to be made on the stalls, bends and all that. And of course, as you can see, this looks way off. This middle finger looks more like the Apple/Dyna glove. It's just because the way the template is that I just kind of stuffed it up. My new template, once I get my brass in the mail, I moved the holes up, so hopefully it'll be better. One thing is, you got to get the bends right. Sometimes if you crimp them a bit on the side here, if you make them more curved, it can increase the strength. You don't want it all flat there, you kind of want it curved, because when you try and bend a curved piece of copper, it's much harder than a flat piece. So I think that's why you see in some of the gloves just have a bit of just a little bend on the side as well, just for structural integrity. This was my first one I tried. The solder spill actually copied off the Trick or Treat Studios glove. So, and that actually, the solder spill pattern on that isn't totally accurate anyway, so that's why this kind of is not very accurate. Yeah. Man, I wish Wells Lamont did the original buckles, because these plastic buckles, they work fine, but it's just, it's kind of frustrating. I wish they just still did those, so, because I have no idea how to stitch anything, so yeah, my sister to do it. See, this one is a crimped knuckle joint too. This is the better looking one, but the little S/L solder spill here is way too big. I'm going to start engraving the solder spills. So this was the 9th glove I made. Actually, I have a whole bunch of gloves right there, as you can see. A few hanging off the wall there, but I won't show you my messy room. So a lot of this is paint. Try to etch it in the right way. The back plate is bugging me though, because the rivets really should be around here instead of all the way out here. And these are too far down too, so just going to keep on updating the templates until they're more accurate and just get better and better. And maybe my next one I'll put clear coat on it and all that, so it looks like some of those real nice ones. Like there's high-end ones Dark Dream Design makes. I think he calls them like the Hellfire or something. Sorry to hear that he's shutting down shop though. Yeah, so what's that? These ringlets are to are bulging out. Because I made them too big and I just flattened them, but they're kind of too fat on the sides, so these ones are a little better. And next time I'll make sure all the ringlets are in the right place. The bends, because the middle finger is supposed to bend quite out here, like it's quite fat right here because the ringlet's pushing it out. And what else? Yeah, it's a bit amateurish, but I think it still looks better than the NECA / Trick or Treat Studios ones, which is just like solid black backplate, no like chipping, barely any chipping at all, and solid black stalls for the most part. The tips look good on the Trick or Treat Studios one, but you could probably weather it yourself and make it look better. Yeah. You can see this one's a bit better than this one. This one was the first one, this one's